This is just going to be a short progress update on the display and how it's coming along and where I'm at with it right now. And last video, put the ballast down on the tracks, and after I got that taken care of, I went ahead and put this tree line in, and it was pretty simple. Just drilled holes in the table, and then the trees themselves have a nail basically glued into the trunk, and then it assists in just putting them into the table like that, and there you go. Looks pretty good, I think. Also mentioned about I was going to put an abandoned fence line along this embankment here, and I did get the fence posts cut. There's 20 of these little things. Went ahead, got these cut, and I'll drill holes and put them down through, and then I also got to run wire on them. And these were made with these shish kebab sticks, and I believe I showed those in one of the earlier videos. But yeah, that's where the fence posts are right now, and that fence line. Progress on that. Also finished the outriggers on my rotators, and there was a bit of time into cutting and shaping the brass and painting, but turned out pretty good. Fully functional. I got them out here on my W900 wrecker. Then here they are on my Peterbilt 389, which I call the Black Diamond. And also got them on the 379, which I call the Phoenix, and they're pushed in on this one. But they telescope out, and they do actually stable the wrecker quite well. Didn't really think I'd have that kind of result with, you know, a scaled down version of a rotator, but it does work. The guardrail, which is going to go in along the front of the embankment there, I did go ahead and get that painted, well, put together and painted actually, and I just used some H-beam for the supports at the back, and these were given a coat of gray primer and then some silver paint, and you can see how they look. Need to let the paint cure for 24 hours on those before I touch them. But I still got to work on the mangled up bits of guardrail where the wreck's going to be. And here they are. And this is what the H-beam looks like before it's been painted. But I got to take time to finish mangling this up, apply some heat, and bend the guardrail the way I want it. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention with these is there is a small nail stuck into the H-beam. I don't know if you'd be able to see that or not. It's just glued in there, but that's how it's going to be secured to the display. I'm not going to glue these in permanently. And another thing, still working on my custom wreck truck. I need to dirty the trailer down a little bit, and I'm also making some proper rear doors for this trailer. Before it just had a fold-up door. So, and funny enough, SpecCast did make this for these kind of doors. These are custom made out of styrene and paper clip for the hinges. Two more small bits of progress are the shed that I was working on, and if you remember, I had this painted gray, and I ended up knocking it all on the floor, and it broke, and I had to put it back together again. Finally got the gray all painted, and I was able to add the white trim today, and I gotta say, this turned out really nice. Just that gray with the white trim. I don't know why the buildings just look so much better when I put that bit of trim work on them. And of course the interior of the building, it's all painted white. You can see there. And this building still needs the doors and windows added. I also want to put the decals inside the building. But yeah, I mean, I just really like the way this looks. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would, especially after having to go back and reassemble it. But another bit of progress is these bridge supports, and I only have two of them here right now. I did paint four of them, but I only have the two here to show you. And you can see how they look. And I've only got one side painted. I've still got to paint the other side. But, you know, all the priming and sanding was done with these, so they were ready to go into paint. And hopefully I can go ahead and get the other side of these painted tomorrow. and I also got to get the bridges painted tomorrow as well, and all the painting's got to be done by tomorrow night because I need a full 24 hours for the paint to cure, and it's one of those deals I want to start packing up Saturday night, and I can't be, I can't pack something that's been painted like Saturday morning. So that's going to conclude this short update, and I do apologize for not showing you guys the changes I made when I was making them, but it was just one of those deals. The majority of what I was doing was painting, which in my opinion would have been boring to watch anyways. I mean, if you want to watch painting that's actually interesting, I recommend going over to either baremetalHW's channel or Marty's channel and watching videos of their Hot Wheels and Matchbox restorations. Watching them paints actually keeps your attention. But yeah, and it's another thing that as of the date of this video, I've only got 2 days left until the show, so trying to, film me painting it's just something I really don't need to bother with. But I will go ahead and upload another video here showing you guys when I tackle the fence post project right there, and when I install the guardrail and make final changes and what have you that need to be made before the table's ready to go. So, yeah.